that. So let's talk about the Haitian migrants in Ohio. Um, I am from the Caribbean, as you can tell by my accent, and I am Haitian. So that particular situation happening there. I went online, I looked, I tried to research some information. I'm not really seeing no evidence of anything. It's just people, people saying they are not doing it, and people say they are doing it. The mayor said no, they're not doing that. The people, some of the factory owners saying, they're not doing that, and some people that the locals are saying they are. So we really don't know what is false and what is true. I kind of have to wait in this case and do a little bit more research, but I wanted to just kind of discuss just a little bit of it. Me being from that country and used to live there, and me living here, I want to discuss it because a lot of Haitians are getting very emotional right now because people are calling them out. They're eating pets or they're eating ducks. I mean, ducks is food, geese is food. But the whole pet thing. Look, Haitians don't eat dogs. At least Haitians do not eat dogs. Now, as far as when it comes to cats, people in the mountains, Haiti, they do that as a delicacy. That's different. Just like, and if you go to different countries, other parts of the world, they eat almost everything. Even some parts, I think South Korea, they eat dogs, right? So I know for sure that Haitians do not eat dogs. Okay, so I don't that I disagree on. I completely I don't have to do the research on that. Haitians do not eat dogs. Now the cats thing, that is a delicacy for them in some parts of Haiti, that they actually do eat cats. That's from the mountains and things like that. That's not really in a city where people would, you would not see like a majority of Haitians eat that. Out of like, let's say 100 Haitians in a room, you might have like two people that have eaten it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's kind of like people here that would eat, you'll find some Americans that eat raccoon or, eat a possum or those type of, rodent or type of animal. You'd be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Or, you find some Americans that eat snakes. So you would be like, what? You eat a snake? Like, that's crazy. But it's a small number of people. So it's the same thing when it comes to, with the whole cat thing and a geese. Geese is, you can eat a geese, man. I don't know what's the difference between people eat ducks, they eat geese. Come on, that's just lunatics. Yeah, Americans think of that as like, okay, you go to the park and you see the little ducks. Man, come on, man. That's food. That's food. Nothing to say. I'm not saying that the people in Colorado, I mean, I'm sorry, in Ohio don't have a legitimacy of what they're saying as far as like, what's going on there. you know, but what you see as a geese, it's a pet, it's walking around and you feed it. Some other culture don't think of it like that. These people are not the Haitians that been living here. These are people straight from Haiti. So they have a different worldview. They have different cultural values. They see things a little bit differently than you would normal typical Haitians that have been here for years. They see it a little bit differently than that, right? So when they go there, they're like, "Hey man, that's food. Let me go ahead and get that, and I'm gonna go ahead and grill it, and make some food out of it." So and then to me, what I think about immigration and immigrants, what they should be more concerned about is the fact they're using Haitians as cheap labor. Haitians should be more concerned about that. That they are a class of people that are, that they've been downsized to being cheap labor. I don't care about no pets. I don't care about no geese or ducks. But I care about all people, whatever it's Haitians or people that African American, Black people, always down to working the most horrible jobs, the low paying jobs, right? That's what Haitians should be concerned about, not being called you eating pets and stuff. That shouldn't, that's whatever. People they've been telling Haitians eat cats for a long time. You shouldn't be concerned with that. You should be concerned with the fact that they are telling you that you are eating, I mean, you are cheap labor. So that's why, the mayor saying, hey, no, they're not doing that. They are very good employees, which Haitians are. I'm not saying that. But they brought the Haitians over there because they need those jobs, those lower paying jobs filled up. So the Haitian migrant is perfect for that. So the corporations, they're winning off of that, right? They're winning off the fact that they can get Haitians from Haiti, not Haitians that's been here that that came here, been here for a very long time. No, they talking about Haitians that came from straight from Haiti and they come over here and they using that as cheap labor. Poor Haitians. These are poor, lower class Haitians. They think differently because just like in every parts of the world, in America, you have different class of people. You have black people that they don't hang out with lower class black people. There's different, even black people at the bottom, there's still like a hierarchy, right? Just like white people. You have gated community within a gated community. You ever been there? You ever been through like a white neighborhood and it's gated community? Then you go to another side, it's another gated and it's bigger houses, bigger everything over there. You know, that's what you're dealing with. That so like I don't want people to paint Haitians like with one brush. Like we just like this is exactly all Haitians are like that. They all eat pets and they all just creating havoc and creating crime. And we are not a people that we are not a people. Not to say that people in our ethnicity that don't commit crime, but we're not a people like that. That's not one of the things that we do. Especially those Haitians, like a lot of them that just came from Haiti, they're more in ethical values usually very high. But you're gonna have a few bad apples in that bunch. And these people don't understand the rule of law in America. They don't understand the rules yet. It takes time to learn all that. It takes time to learn all that. You know. So what I say is, man, you guys go ahead and do the research. Find out, like, exactly. Don't just take everybody's word for it. Don't take Trump word for it or these people word for it and make a decision based on that. Do your research and find out, okay, is this actually true? Like show me proof that Haitians are actually doing these things. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, show me proof that they are doing that. You know, before you start saying these people are just demonic or they creating havoc in particular places. So, because you have some people talking good about them, and you have some people talking bad about them. You know, and I think that right now Haitians that are over there are being political pawns. You know, and the locals are political pawns. Like, this is a crazy time we're in this political arena. So they just using these people as political pawns. So I just think that Haitians and black people should not be concerned about whether they're eating pets or anything like that. You should be worrying about the jobs. Americans should be worrying about they bringing immigrants, not just Haitian immigrants, Venezuelan, Cubans, Colombians, just different people from parts of the world that they're using to come here to remove your jobs. That's what you should be more worried about, not whether they eating pets or they eating geese or ducks. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worrying about the jobs, you know. And as far as Haitian, they should be worrying about why am I being used as cheap labor? Why is America destroying your country? And taking your people and bringing them here for cheap labor. Why you can't make a living in your own country? Why we can't do that? Why are corporations in Haiti or paying people pennies on a dollar? That's what the root of all the issues. This capitalism. They want cheap labor, and they're using Haitians for cheap labor to come do these jobs. And Americans are getting mad at Haitians because Haitians are getting these jobs, but they don't realize the real problem is the people that are on the top, is the corporations, is the people that they want us controlling everything. That's the real problem. That's your real problem there. That's your real problem there. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think the president of the United States is going to fix that for them, but the president of the United States work for the corporation, whatever it's Trump or Kamala. They work for the corporation, so they'll do all that talk. They do all that talk, but they know at the end of the day that corporation come that give them money to run for the office. Tell them, hey, we need this. We need you to make this happen. You're gonna do it because we give you X amount of money. You're gonna do it. If you don't do it, we're gonna make things very hard for you. I think we should just wake up as a people to understand that we are being used against each other. You know, like the people in power are using us against each other. Like you have to understand this is about the money at the end of the line. It's about control. It's about power. It's about money. Don't get caught up in the name calling. Who cares? If the world would end right now, if we are at war right now and the grocery stores are closed, I bet you majority of Americans, they would have been at that lake getting geese. They would have been getting ducks. The pets would have been going missing because they're all hungry, they're starving, and there's no food at the grocery store. I bet you they'll be eating pets too. I bet you. So let's talk about it, guys. Go ahead and comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe, share the information. And let me know what you guys think. Like, like what do you think about all this situation that's happening? About with the Haitian migrants in Ohio. Let me know what you guys think. Let's discuss this, man. I really want to talk about it. Comment. Let's talk about it, guys. Wise one away.